Hi everyone, it's Nikki here to share with you my 2012 Christmas invitation. I host Christmas at my home every year, me and my husband, and I like to send out a non-traditional invitation. I don't like sending out just a card saying you're invited and the date and time and that kind of thing. So I tried to do something outside of the box every year, and this is my invitation this year. I sent one of these to every household that was invited to our home this year. Last year I did a hardbound book. I went to like snapfish.com or Kodak, I can't remember which one, and I created a beautiful hardbound book. I put the agenda in there of all the festivities and activities and the menus and sleeping arrangements and arrival times, everything. I put pictures in there. It was just really a gorgeous book. I wrapped it in a beautiful plush ribbon and put it in a beautiful box, and I mailed it to each household last year. So this year I wanted to do something outside the box, but I want to do something different than the book. And so I went with this kind of theme here of the kind of gift box set. And so this is the entire invitation, and it contains everything that my guest needs to know in preparation for our 2012 Christmas holiday celebration. And so I wanted to kind of take you through and show you my process of putting this invitation together and what all it includes, and share with you some of the traditions that I've started with our Christmas. And I hope you will enjoy, and I hope this is something that you can use. And you can do these kind of unique invitations throughout the year for birthdays and different things, just to do something a little different than just sending an invitation, a regular paper invitation card. And so I want to start by showing you the boxes. I got the boxes from TJ Maxx, HomeSense. You can get them everywhere. Just the little Christmas boxes, and I love this one. I wanted to go with a gold and red theme, and this one was perfect because it had a combination of the both. It had the red, and then it had the green sparkly, glittery accent on the top. And then I found this gold box to match, and it had a lot of the glittery gold in it. So together I thought they looked perfect, and everything in this whole invitation package here symbolizes something, and I'm going to show you that. And it just really all came together nicely, and I like how it truly turned out. So to start, I want to start with the actual gold box and kind of tell you what's in that and what's the purpose of that with the whole invitation thing. I started a tradition last year of giving a gift to Jesus for his birthday. So what I did last year is I asked everyone to please, the week before coming down to our home, to sit down, reflect, and think about something that they want to give Jesus for his birthday. It could be to volunteer more in their community, to be a better person, to stop smoking, or whatever it is that they want to give to him and to strive to give him as a gift that year. It's totally personal. We didn't share the letters. It's just, it's just something that everyone did individually. I had these little boxes like this ready so that when they arrived, they could put their letter in the box. Everyone has their own box, and it's addressed to Jesus from Nikki, to Jesus from Mike, and everyone has their own box, and they're under the tree now waiting for everyone to get here. And so it's great because I just started this tradition last year, so the boxes this year all have the letters from last year in it. So when they come, they can kind of read their letter from last year, reflect on it to make sure that they were giving Jesus that gift that they actually gave him. And if not, it's a great reminder to kind of get back on track. Here are the actual gifts for Jesus, and these are all the boxes, and every guest has a box, and it's labeled so. And so they're all under the tree and ready for them. And so this is just really a cute way to celebrate the birth of Jesus Christ. We're a Christian family. We celebrate Christmas, and I like to put traditional things and activities in to really celebrate his birth and really to go by the true meaning of Christmas. And so these, if you don't do this already, this is really, I encourage you, this is really a beautiful thing to do during the Christmas holidays. It went over well last year, and so I'm so happy that we're doing it again this year. And it's a great keepsake. Now last year, as you can see, I have all the boxes. So I held on to the boxes and then I just bought them back out. But I was thinking about it, and I'm really going to give everybody their box this year, and I really want them to take them to their homes, because I think that it's important for them to put it somewhere where they can see it, whether it's under a cabinet so that when they open that cabinet door they can see it, and over the year reflect and remind themselves of what gift they gave to Jesus and to stay on top of it. And so, you know, with me having the boxes, they may forget, and it's easier that way. I think everyone, and it's so personal, I think that everyone really should hold on to their own box anyway. So, and then just bring it every year when they come so they can sit and reflect and enjoy the whole moment. So, these are all of Jesus's gifts from my guests and family, and so they're under the tree ready for everybody, and I am just really happy with this tradition. Now, going back to my invitation, the little gold box that I had on the top, that symbolizes these boxes here. And so what I'm putting in this box is their reminder to sit down the week before Christmas and write their letter and decide what they wanted to give Jesus this year. And this is what this little sheet of paper is. I typed it out on my computer and put it on some pretty paper, saying a reminder to sit down and do their letter and decide what they want to give to Jesus, and about the tradition we started last year, and that their boxes will be waiting on them this year. Just kind of an outline of the whole process. And then I wanted to also give them a gift, and so I found these beautiful ornaments, and they coordinated so well with my whole invitation box set. And so this is my little gift to them, and so I'm putting this in the actual box along with the reminder about doing their gift to Jesus. And so I put them all in there together, and it really fit nice. It really fits cute, and so it's just a cute reminder, cute way to remind them. So here it is finished, and under there is the little ornament, and then on top is my little reminder about doing that for our Christmas festivities. And so I just put it in this box, and that's the whole symbolism and the whole thing with the little gold box on top right here. So let's move into the red box. Now the red bottom box here, I'm going to take you through, and I'm actually going to do it to show you how I put it together for this one invitation here. And so I'm trying to do this with one hand, so bear with me. And so inside the box, I actually put some gold fabric just to keep with the glitzy theme of my whole invitation package here. And it's just simple fabric that I got from Hancock Fabric, and it was, you know, just a little piece. It's not very much, not very costly. And it just I needed that little buffer in the bottom for my information. And I created these round little cards here with the agenda for our Christmas festivities. Everyone arrives at our house at Christmas Eve, and it kind of tells you what time to arrive, what we'll be doing that evening, also Christmas Day, and what we'll be doing, you know, what time dinner will be served, and that kind of thing. And the day after Christmas, everybody usually heads out, so it kind of tells you about breakfast and just a little overview of our whole Christmas holiday festivities. And I use a circle cutter that you can get from Michael's or Creative Memories, and it was really simple. I used some glittery cardstock and some gold cardstock, and I put it all together and put a nice little ribbon on there with a little accent greenery, Christmas greenery on there. And I love how it looked, and it fits right in my box perfectly. And so this just really turned out cute. I was happy with how that turned out. Now also in this red box here, I put a little gold box which symbolizes our gift giving process, or how we're doing our gift giving this year, because I really don't like to have everyone go out spending a lot of money trying to buy everybody who's there a gift and figuring out what, and it's just a lot of stress, and that's not what Christmas should be about. And so I try to keep it streamlined, and I say, hey, we're going to pick names, so everybody is just obligated to buy one gift, and that's what we did last year. Now, as you see, the little gold box fits in here perfectly. Each person in that household will have a little gold box in this invitation. You know, the family gets one whole invitation set here, but in the little box here, I have them labeled with their names. And these are just the cutest little gold boxes my mom sent me when I was in England. I'm not sure where she got these from, but I see them all day long in Michael's, in the like wedding section, and they're just the little gold boxes. And what I did was I put some little Christmas candies in the bottom, and then I typed up and printed out how we were doing the gift giving this year. Now I was kind of not on it with this whole process right here, so I did not do the whole pick name thing early enough. So what I'm doing this year is just bring a gift for a guy, bring a gift for a gal, you know, so each one depending on how many women we have coming and how many men, I made enough notes here, and so each person will get one, and it will tell them what type of gift to buy, a woman gift or a male gift. I wrap it up in this little box, and it just kind of also has a little outline of the gift giving process this year, how we're going to do it, because I don't like for everyone to get stressed with that whole gift giving process. And then just tie it with a pretty ribbon, and then I just label it with everybody in that household's name, because like I said, when they open their box, it's specific to them. Either they buy a gift for a woman or a man, so they have to open the box to find out which. And I'm going to show you really quick how I make the cutest little labels. I think it's so easy and so simple to make your own labels for your gifts, even for your regular packages and things. But instead of getting those little cheesy stickers that you write, you peel the sticker and with Santa Claus on it and put it on the gift. No. Make your own. It only takes seconds to do, and make a cutest little tag, and people will appreciate it, and it's really a special touch. So I just print everybody's name out on the computer, and we're going to do Caleb's here. And so then I want to cut his name out, and I'm putting the camera down so that I need two hands to do this. And so basically I just cut his name out, because in the little punch, and that was a Creative Memories punch. I don't know if they still sell it, but you can go to Michael's or AC Moore, and they have all kinds of punches. And so I'm just cutting his name out here of the big sheet of paper, just so that I can fit it more easily into my punch. And this punch here has two different sizes. I can do the same design in two different sizes, a large and a small, which works out great for what I'm doing, because I want a gold background and I want his name to be smaller. So I'm going to insert the little paper into the punch, and I'm going to punch out his name, and it's going to look so cute and scalloped. And so I just put it in there and kind of arrange it so that I can see exactly where I want it. And then you just punch it out. How easy and simple is that? And then I'm going to get my beautiful gold cardstock. And look at that. It does this little scallop. It's so cute. And then I'm going to get my beautiful gold scallop. And this is great. Scrap paper works great for this. But I love this gold cardstock I had. And it goes great with my invitation package here. And I'm simply going to punch that out, because this is going to be my little background for my little name tag, and it just really adds a lot to the whole little gold gift box. And so then I'm going to either take two-sided tape or hot glue, and I'm just going to put the name on top of the gold just to kind of trim it out. And how cute is that? So simple to do, takes seconds to do, and it just really gives a lot of impact. And then I simply am going to hole punch the corner so that I can put my ribbon through, and it's just really cute way to add a little name tag. And again, you can do these larger, and you can do these for bigger gifts. And I just slide it on the ribbon, and I am good to go. And so I made a box for each one in the household, and it just sits in there perfectly. And this is how it looks finished. And there's a woman and two men in this household that I did this specific invitation for. So I did the woman in red, and the guys are in the ivory color, just to switch it up a little bit and just change it up a little bit. And so, but you can do it all the same, but I just wanted to give it a little different look. And so just it all fits in that box nicely. And then I put my lid on, and I'm good to go. And so then I'm going to stack the gold box on top of the red, and now I'm getting a thicker gold ribbon, and you can get that all day long at Michael's or anywhere. I mean, you guys probably seen ribbon so much this year. And then I'm just wrapping them together, and this is great. And these are easy to ship. I mean, they're really easy to ship, and so it's just, I used, I think, a whole spool. I don't remember the length of this ribbon. But you're basically just going to tie it around both boxes. And I start from the top and wrap it around to the bottom of the box. And it's just easily done to give a big, pretty bow on my whole invitation set here. And you want to get enough ribbon so that you can put a really cute bow at the top of it, because that's one thing that you want to do there. And so then I just had these little cards too, these little ornament cards. And so that's what I put a little hole punched in and add those on there. And then I put a little note on the inside stating that this is your invitation. Please look through it and welcome and all that kind of stuff. So I hope you've enjoyed my 2012 invitation, and I hope you will do something like this with your guest. Hope you enjoyed.